At a pivotal moment in the eclipse right now, reaching totality. Here's the moment so many people have driven hundreds of miles to view in person, this major celestial event. For this eclipse, Steve and Haley will leave your mics open. You guys can go back and forth, explains the sights and sounds and thoughts, and we begin with you, Steve.
All right, Jamie, I just got to say, I keep looking around because it's so cool to see what's happening. And Haley, I'm sure you're experiencing much of the same. It is weirdly dark right now. We still have about 2 minutes or so until we are completely in totality, but when you look at this, my goodness, there's just like a small sliver left. And so now we're watching for, and Haley I know can talk even more about this, Baily's beads and the diamond ring, the things you look for to signal right before totality. So, the Baily's beads, it's essentially the moon going, it's essentially the sun's final rays going through the valleys of the moon. And then the diamond ring is really that last moment before we'll be in totality. And people can look up without the glasses. But right now, everyone's looking up. It's gotten colder and windier. A lot of folks are now using their blankets. Haley, I'm curious for you in Pittsburgh, what you're feeling there.
Yeah, absolutely the same thing. It is definitely odd. You know, it's like being outside wearing sunglasses, but I'm not wearing sunglasses. We've had to adjust the lighting a whole bunch of times for this live shot too. Really amazing to see. So I'm just gonna put my welding glass back up and just take a look. There is a very, very, very tiny little sliver. And there's, wow. All right, I'm stepping out of the way for a second. The street lights are coming on. Look at how dark it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we can actually see a planet. I believe that's Jupiter up there.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm at 327.
Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. This is unreal. Wow. Wow, Steve, tell me how you're feeling.
So we're adjusting our camera right now. We're getting ready for the moment when we're gonna be able to show you exactly what this looks like without having to use any special lenses. It is really a strange feeling, Haley. It almost feels like, okay, this is the best way I can describe it for folks. When you're sitting in a theater and they dim the lights or they bring up the lights just a little bit for one scene and there's like a very, very dim light. That's the best way I can describe it. And now as I'm looking over the mountains where we are, I'm also seeing dusk essentially. And I'm looking all around and I'm seeing dusk. So on the western horizon, there's just this amazing glow of dusk despite the fact that the sun is still high in the sky. It is just incredible to see, and this is about to be the last light, Haley, until we get to totality. I'm watching maybe one more. Yes?
Wow.
What are you seeing?
Oh my gosh. Sorry to interrupt you. We're in totality here. I just took my glasses off.
Cheering here too, my Lord. Cheering here too.
Yeah. They're screaming. Can you hear people screaming down the road?
Yeah.
Wow. This truly is amazing.
This is darkness. I mean, this is darkness. This is what you would expect at 7 o'clock at night. This is incredible to see. And now folks are all looking right now. The dusk is the amazing thing too. And you look and you can see other planets. Folks are looking for Venus and other areas right now. It really is incredible to see. And Haley, when I look up now, it appears we are in totality.
Yeah, and what's interesting is I can see like different colors around the edges of the moon. And there's almost like some reds and some blues, and you can certainly see the atmosphere of the sun, the corona. And there's like these spikes that come out from it. It just looks absolutely amazing. And yes, off to the east and actually now the west, starting to see some daylight on the horizon. But it is absolutely dark as night here. All of our lights are on. I don't know if you can see me now, but I've got the lights from our truck. But that's the only thing that's illuminating me. It's completely nighttime here. And I can see stars and planets that are out. Can see planes flying through. But it really is truly amazing how the sun looks right now. And I can imagine, if you didn't know this was going on, how miraculous this would be to people. But even now, we've got people screaming, people are walking around, no glasses on. We're beginning to see the hints of some light, more light when I look to the west, which is where we'll begin to see the totality end. But truly remarkable. I mean, it feels like everybody's just soaking up this moment here.
Yeah, and Haley, the other thing too is when you see that corona, knowing that it's actually even brighter and more powerful than the sun itself, is just a thin layer, and that's what's so incredible. And seeing that little speck of red at the bottom is incredible as well. It is just remarkable to see. The silence is incredible. Everyone looking up without the glasses, and the darkness is just surprising. The lights came on here just like it happened for you guys in Pittsburgh. And this is the moment, and you know, as I'm looking around too, I'm trying to see, can we see the comet? Can we see other planets? But this 360-degree dusk is just, it's awe-inspiring as we see this for this 3 minutes or so. And the other thing I've noticed is the temperature has really dropped, like dramatically. I'm talking maybe 10 degrees. Folks are throwing their blankets on, like, wow. It is so cool, but I will tell you, besides the initial cheers, it is silence right now. And I can tell you, we've definitely left Totality. You can tell it's getting brighter right now.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, it's like the dimmer switch is being turned on. Here it is.
Here it goes. We're losing it. I've got to put the welding glass back up. But just, it's so amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Mike, what's it like in the studio there for you guys?
Yeah, well, you know, we've actually stepped outside, Haley, and what's interesting about it is that the temperature, despite us being at 95.5%, has dropped significantly here. And it's kind of that eerie, almost looks like, you know, one of those summer days where there's that smoky haze. But up north, I'm curious, did you get any difference in animal
It's getting light out
that
again.
you noted?
Very quickly, getting light out again. Oh, we're losing it.
Any odd behavior for the animals up there?
Coming back.
Yeah, not much.
right,
Again,
so-
you can really do without these glasses because
so
if
we're
you look at
we're seeing the lights coming back on very quickly here, in fact. And when I put the welding glass or my glasses on, I can start to see the sliver coming back here, especially on the bottom of the sun. We're starting to see it coming back from the moon. The moon's actually moving kind of upwards, and so that's where we're getting the light. But it's amazing. All of a sudden, we're right back to daytime instead of full nighttime. The temperature has definitely dropped. The school over here has a thermometer on their little screen here, and we definitely went from about 58 to that last check, it looked like about 50 degrees. But the street lights, they're on still, and we're pretty much right back to it, right back to daylight. And it will take, and actually, here come all the cars. It's pretty amazing that Totality is over and now everybody's exiting. But we still have a show here of about a half hour to 45 minutes for the rest of this eclipse to fully end. So we'll still have a pretty cool viewing of the moon continuously moving up and revealing the sun again, and we'll gain, of course, a lot more light. But it's actually remarkable, all the people kind of heading out already. One thing to note, I can still see darkness to our east, so the shadow is still visible. It looks really dark, almost like a thunderstorm off to the east of us here. But as far as what's happening now, we're quickly gaining light. So it's certainly not as dark as it was, but it was remarkable. I hope you were able to kind of soak it up a little bit like I was here. The darkness, it was quiet, it was cool, really just amazing to see. All right, so Steve is back with us. Hi, Steve, what's it like for you there?
Wow, we're coming out the other side, Haley. It got way darker than I was expecting it to. That was incredible. And folks just got silent, like you could see everything. And even right now, as it's, you know, we're essentially getting the show in reverse now, right, as it passes along the other side. So this is still an experience right now, and now it's the brightening is occurring. But it was remarkable to see the corona, remarkable to be able to see the planets as you're looking out, and then to have the sun up there, but then to have the dusk on the horizon with just beautiful colors was really, really cool. I will tell you, it has gotten noticeably chillier here too. You were mentioning that in Pittsburgh as well, but you certainly experienced that for sure. It was really, really cool to see, and if you can tell around us, it's still not obviously back to where it was sunlight-wise, so I'm excited to see, over the next 20, 30 minutes, when do you start feeling the warmth again from the sun's rays? Here in early April in New Hampshire, we love finally feeling the sun again, so I'm curious to see what that is like. And what was so cool about this particular path, the 100-mile wide path or so that it went across the U.S., there were something like 15 million people right in the path itself of Totality, but then when you went about 150 miles from it, about a third of the country was able to get to this in driving distance. And this is the last one we'll have like this for quite some time. So it's very, very cool to see. But what an experience it was. And now as we talk, it's getting brighter and brighter again. But the darkness happened so quickly. It was fascinating to see. So now we'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Wow.
Yeah, the images and honestly, the raw emotion that I think our team in the field is getting the sense of, because it's the people there and all of the build up to this, and then the moment that it happens is truly extraordinary. Because in New Hampshire, the path of Totality is not for the entire state. However, the entire state does get to view this at some point. You and I had the chance to step out here in Manchester. Didn't get totally dark here, but we did see a marked difference in temperature, Jamie.
Got colder.
And as we safely look through our glasses, you can see the sliver as the moon was passing before the sun. So it's just the kind of thing that you feel grateful that you were able to see today.
I want to comment on what we saw Haley Lapointe do there as the moment hit in just a moment. But first, let's go back outside. For the first time in his 30-year history here, Mike Haddad live in the parking lot, I'm guessing. So and wearing and looking super cool as well.
I've been here before, Jamie. What I've noticed is that not only did you have the temperature drop quite a bit, but it is amazing what just 3, 4, 5% of the sun can do in terms of keeping it very bright out here. So that's what you probably, in central and southern New Hampshire, that might have been one thing you were missing, was from that great live shot in both Stewartstown and Pittsburgh, getting completely dark. That would have been, of course, fun for everybody in the state. However, if you're wearing these glasses and you're looking up right now, you still have about 85 to 90% of the sun covered by the moon as it moves on through in this new phase of the moon. By the way, the shadow of the moon has been traveling across the country from Texas all the way up to Maine on average at about 2,400 miles per hour. It is just racing, and that's why Totality just lasted 3 minutes up north. But what an amazing 3 minutes there. And even here, it's a bit breezy. Temperature is certainly about 6-7 degrees cooler than it was before the partial eclipse even began.
All right, Mike. Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, that was interesting to step out and see that, Mike. Thanks so much. As the eclipse came through phases, Jamie, it now exits through phases.
Well, we're on the post-game show. What we've started here.
We're basically doing post-analysis right now.
Can I just comment on Haley Lapointe's 1 to 2 minutes of television there? I've been here 26 years. That is my most favorite moment of live television here at WMUR that I have ever seen. Haley Lapointe wanted to be a meteorologist when she was a girl. And the little girl just came out in you, Haley. The sheer enthusiasm and excitement. You let your hair down, and that was awesome to watch and listen to.
Oh, Jamie, that's awesome. No, I mean, this is just really cool. And it's awesome to be able to share this science with everyone. I mean, anyone in town here. There were people who weren't outside at all earlier, came out of their houses and just looked, and you could tell that they were just in awe. And so it's really fun to be able to share, especially my love of science, even though it's, certainly something that's happening a little bit further up in the sky than what I'm typically studying in the troposphere with the weather. But it was just simply amazing, and it's something that we don't experience very often, and some people never get to experience. So I was soaking it up, Jamie, for sure.
Haley, what was that word? Troposphere? Troposphere.
Yes, the lower level of the atmosphere. Yeah.
And Haley, imagine
Yes.
all of the lessons in schools across the country that have been built around this eclipse, and all of the kids who have had time with their families to talk about it around the dinner table, to put their phones down and look up through their glasses and experience this. And I'm wondering if perhaps we might even see a ripple effect for STEM interest and younger kids getting into science and seeing something like that that could be monumental or life-changing for them.
Absolutely, and that is how it is in weather too. A lot of times it takes one event, one blizzard, to make a meteorologist, and this could certainly be that way too for astronomy. What is amazing, and we're going to show you more of this, I think, in the 5 o'clock hour. But there is a whole field off behind me here of astronomers, tons of telescopes. There's a team of meteorologists, student meteorologists, that have been launching balloons during after the eclipse here. And there's kids around for all of this. They're taking it in. I know my own daughter's got glasses in school, so they've been talking about it in the schools. So it's great that maybe this has kind of brought to the surface some more information for our local students about what's happening up in the skies. And you can hear people, honking behind me. The big story now is the mass exodus, right? So that's probably something you've noticed. During totality, there was really no cars behind me. But now all of a sudden, hello, now there is just a line of cars that are coming through. So everybody enjoyed totality, and now they're heading out of town, and that's probably going to be the big story as we push on here. But still, I think we're not even 50%. We're still over 50%. So there's still a show going on up there.
All right, Haley, yes, the traffic will become the story now, but great job to you and Steve in that moment of totality for sure. And can I just share one other humorous thing that I saw there, Jen? When it went to darkness and we were just getting into it with Haley, a FedEx truck drove by behind her. So what a commercial for them. Even in totality, your Amazon package gets delivered.
Quite the afternoon and big experiences around here. We're going to take a quick break, and our coverage of the eclipse will continue in just a moment.